हो गया।
हो गया
ठीक है, नाउ आई थिंक वी शुड बी लाइव, है ना?
जी।
हाँ। So, Shritika, is it okay if we get people in now? We will
Yes,
just
yes,
admit. I will.
please. Yes.
Yeah. So I will just admit people. Yeah, people are waiting already. So there are people who are waiting for a long time. I'll make you also a co-host. So where is Sammy?
Good evening, Dr. Shritika.
शरण्या मैम भी है।
Good to see you, Sammy. I saw you in the last conference, previous one.
Yes, wish you were there this time too. It's not working.
A little busy this time, couldn't come, but I'm sure it
हमने
was.
आपको बहुत मिस किया।
Oh, thank you.
But we caught you here, no?
Can't hear
Vrinda,
Sammy
unmute if you're
clearly.
talking to us.
So we're good. And we can start. So if you guys want to start.
I will.
करते हैं।
Nice to see people on video.
Which one though?
Is someone speaking? I can't hear anybody clearly.
Nobody is saying anything. So now can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Now.
वृंदा जी शुरू
हाँ
करें? Shall we start?
हाँ, of course, please, of course.
थैंक यू। तो दोस्तों नमस्ते, मैं पारुल। शनिवार के हमारे सेशन में आपका स्वागत है। और डाउन सिंड्रोम फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया की कॉन्फ्रेंस जो थी, इंडिया इंटरनेशनल डाउन सिंड्रोम कॉन्फ्रेंस, जो इस बार लखनऊ में थी और जो 9th थी, इस बार 9वीं कॉन्फ्रेंस थी, उससे हम लोग अभी अभी लौटे हैं और हम अभी वही हैं। हम अभी अपने मन से बिल्कुल वही है। रोज सुबह उठते हैं तो लगता है यार कहाँ है वो दोस्त जो चारों तरफ, और ये और वो, और दो चेहरे मुझे यहाँ देख के इतनी खुशी हो रही है, साथ में रश्मि मैम को भी देख के इतना खुशी हो रही है कि हम लोग अभी मिले थे और अभी से फिर अगले साल के लिए मन में आ गया है कि हम फिर से मिलेंगे। और जो लोग वहां नए आए थे, हमने सच बता रहे हैं, उन्हें बहुत ज्यादा मिस किया। सैमी
Yes.
कैसी हो? पहुंच गई सही से घर पे?
Bilkul. And so rightly mentioned, meeting offline, there's no substitute being in person, you know. We are human beings and we crave for,
सैमी हम आपको कम सुन पा रहे हैं और थोड़ा तेज आपकी आवाज हमें
Yeah,
चाहिए।
that's why I was trying to connect my headphone.
ओके ओके ओके, कोई
If
बात नहीं, तो आप अपनी बुलंद
I
आवाज
speak
भी थोड़ा सा।
loud, if I speak loud, am I audible now?
जी
Better?
जी।
I think I have exhausted my voice during IADSC to waking the lazy hands. Anyways, that hangover is still there, like Parul rightly mentioned. So yes, with that we are back with this online session of ours, and this is a very, much awaited session, Parul. We were waiting for this session to happen for quite some time. So shall we go ahead about it, or you want to add something for this?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल। और डांस एंड मूवमेंट की जो आजकल अभी ये पोस्टर में बात है, मैं सोच रही हूँ यार मूवमेंट तो अब होते ही नहीं है। मूवमेंट का तो हो भी जाए तो मन नहीं करता है अभी इस एज में आके। और डांस एंड मूवमेंट ये भी कोई थेरेपी हो सकती है। डांस का मतलब तो लेडी संगीत में कर लिया, या फिर बॉलीवुड का कोई सॉन्ग आ गया वो हो गया। तो डांस एक थेरेपी के जैसे कैसे यूज कर सकते हैं, और क्या क्या ऐसी चीज है जो डांस में भी खास है, इसकी जो खास खास चीजें हैं इस थेरेपी की, कि डांस और मूवमेंट से कैसे कोई थेरेपी हो सकती है और किस तरीके से हमें अपनी लाइफ को इससे अच्छा बना सकते हैं। इस पे आज हम बात करने वाले हैं। हमारे साथ हमारी खास दोस्त श्रुतिका है जो इस पे हमें बताएंगी। समीक्षा, आप बताइए क्या डांस एंड मूवमेंट से ऐसा कुछ हो सकता है?
Yes, thank you, Parul, taking today's session forward. Yes, we met Shritika ma'am, last IADSC, and when being with her on stage and tapping foot with her felt different. And here I would like to elaborate a little more why. Because if you look into the dance in itself, dance has been an integral part of Indian folklore. The performing arts has been utilized as living traditions to transmit values and legacy during festivals and celebrations. The medium of art enables individuals to express their emotions, share stories, and express collectively experiences that can range from pleasure to pain. And the combination of creative expressions and physical activity found in the folk dances is beneficial for one's overall well-being. Dance movement therapy in present time is a psychotherapeutic tool that may improve wellness. At present, it is an evidence-based intervention that is very, very useful for a range of mental and physical ailments since it assists people in managing their emotions, improving their physical health, acquiring coping mechanism, and enhancing their self-expression in relationships. And slowly in hustle bustle of life, I think we are getting away from that kind of a routine where dance used to be part of everyday life. So yes, it is becoming a very, very uh, important aspect of all of us. I mean, yes, we will be discussing about in regards to our champions, but yes, for all of us. And our resource person for today's session going to highlight all the benefit it holds for our champions. And our expert for today wears many, many hats as professional. She has over 20 years of experience in industry and academia in the domains of leadership development, organizational behavior, and organization development and design. However, I would like to introduce her as an artist in order to concentrate on the subject of today's session. Dr. Shritika Kasturianga. Her 20 years of hard work, I think more than 20 years now, have resulted in her becoming a proficient Bharatanatyam dancer. Moreover, she has performed in numerous stages and contributed to this artistic process due to her expertise. Through representations for SAARC summits Thailand, Nepal in 1997 and Hyderabad in 2000, she has served as a cultural ambassador for the art form. In early 2008, she also participated in the professional and cultural exchange program to Mexico. I think that's a very, very cherished experience of hers. And she has learned a variety of dance techniques, just not Bharatanatyam, including Russian ballet, if I'm not wrong. And as a result of her passion for the performing arts, she is here today with us. And she has performed more than 300 times at several well-known theaters and stages and platforms, both individually and in groups. We are very, very happy to have you with us, Dr. Shritika. And yes, our parents are here to listen to you. So without wasting much of time in me talking, we straight away come to you. A very, very hearty welcome to you. Over to you.
Thank you, Parul and Sammy. Very generous introduction, but it is always like coming back home every time I'm in this group. I didn't even realize that when I was using a notepad to prepare, it is last year's conference notepad that I actually have, and it's just magical to be in this group. Parulji, I can't speak Hindi as eloquently as you did. And if any translation is required for anybody, please, Parulji, I will count on you to help them get it. Because
I am here, ma'am.
Awesome, awesome. So you can all hear me, right? Okay, super. So yes, dance is magic for me. Movement is magic, and everybody has the magic, no matter who you are. We saw Parul, Brinda, Sammy, all of them talk now, and when they were talking, they were moving, right? Their heads, their hands, their eyes, their face, they were moving. So movement is there in all of us, whether we like it or not, right? A heartbeat is movement going up and down. Our eyelids is movement, moving. Our lips are movements, right? So movement is just there. You have to live with it, but that's magical. And in this few minutes, I'm going to be there here with all of you. I hope I'm able to trigger some new ways and new views of movement that you can take and apply it with our children, right? And for yourself also. Because as caregivers and as human beings, we go through emotions up and down, different reasons. Hormones can be reason, external events can be a reason for feeling different ways. But I hope you rediscover the magic of movement and dance in your life and your children's life, right? In different ways than what you've already been doing. So I'm going to ask a few questions, and anybody can in the group, right? I see about 29 people in the group. So anyone can respond. What do you do when you hear a music that you really like? Could be Hindi, Bollywood, Punjabi, Bhangra,
मैं
English.
रुक ही नहीं सकती हूँ, आई कांट स्टॉप, मतलब मेरे जो वो रिदम है ना, दैट रिदम आई माय लेग्स एंड देन
Allowed to dance and turn.
इट्स लाइक
Okay, your feet taps. Okay, let me hear from the others.
Ma'am, a Gabby.
Anupama, right? You're saying something.
Yes, ma'am. Arab bolong. Arab.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Bachabi.
I'm
singing.
Bachabi song.
पंजाबी सॉन्ग्स.
I love to dance.
You love to dance. When you hear music, what do you do?
I dance.
Automatically I dance.
Automatic dance.
You get up and dance. When you say dance, what do you do?
I dance.
Do
You
lot of
move your
movements.
hands, you move your legs, you move your body.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever I see that
Yeah.
on the TV, whenever she listens music and whatever the YouTube or on the TV, she will get up and starts moving and dancing with that rhythm only, without knowing what song or what. But she will choreograph herself and she will start dancing.
Awesome.
That is
Awesome.
her forte. It is. Wherever
That's-
if you only she needs a stage and people to encourage her to clap, she will definitely she will dance.
Very nice. Very nice.
She has given so many performances.
Thank you.
Very good.
Perfect.
So most of us then agree the music hits our ears, automatically something moves, either our hands, our leg, our whole body, right? And when, okay, forget music now, no music is there, suddenly you're very happy, right? How does your children come and express happiness to you? Anybody else?
Jumping in the joy and excitement. My daughter comes jumping with excitement and she'll come jumping, waving, yes, mommy, I did it, or I got this, something like that.
Very nice. Okay, so your daughter comes jumping and it's like some excitement, the whole body is bouncing, right? So, so music has its power on its own. Whenever we hear music, automatically something happens. The rhythm and your movement, your bodies. See, there is also 3 planes, right? One is just the physical plane, which is just activated. There is an emotional plane, which is not just inside the body, but also in the environment, which gets activated. And then there is a spiritual plane, right? Which just, nobody can explain many things and it just takes you to a high, right? So all of these planes get activated positively with music. And even if you're sad and it's a very sorrowful, difficult moment in your life, music can heal it, right? And with music, automatically, as you move, you process it in your body, you can heal as well. So now I just want to talk about a few things which are benefits. Some of you may know this. In our brain, there are many chemicals, right? In our body also, there are many chemicals going on. So dopamine is a popular chemical everybody must have heard at least. So dopamine, the whole idea of releasing that dopamine in our body happens because of music and movement, right? When music is there, movement is there, dopamine is released. Now, what is dopamine? What is the advantage of dopamine? It can help you be motivated to do something. if you're feeling down, don't feel like doing anything, right? Dopamine can give you the motivation and focus, right? To concentrate on something and do something. So that dopamine get released through dance and music. When the body is moving, that dopamine gets released. So whenever we ourselves or our children, we feel they're just lethargic, they're not moving, nothing is happening. We want to motivate them. Come on, get up, come on, do it, right? Want to motivate them, you can play music instead of getting stressed, right? Saying instead of constantly saying the same thing, right? Get up, I'm telling you, why don't you get up? Nice ways, hard ways. You can just change the whole setting by playing some interesting music and nicely taking them to doing what they want, because dopamine increases motivation and focus. So that's only one benefit that we've talked about.
यस श्रुतिका मैम, यहाँ पर 1 मिनट के लिए 1 मिनट का पॉज हम लेंगे।
हाँ।
एक छोटा सा इंफॉर्मेशन है सैमी, कई लोग बहुत अलग अलग ईमेल से या फोन के नाम से आज अंदर आ रहे हैं और हम आपको नहीं जानते हैं। आप अपना नाम प्लीज रखें या चैट बॉक्स में अपने आप को इंट्रोड्यूस करें। आप प्लीज एक बार अपने आप को इंट्रोड्यूस करें तो हम बताएं, क्योंकि ये क्लोज फोरम है और हम अपने पेरेंट्स की सिक्योरिटी के लिए इस तरह अलाउ नहीं कर सकते हैं। पेरेंट्स होंगे करके हम कर देते हैं, लेकिन आप सबसे अनुरोध करते हैं बार बार कि प्लीज आप बताएं कि आप हमारी सोसाइटी से, हमारे सर्कल से हैं कि नहीं है। एक ये ईमेल से है NANNU-VED2001। हो सकते हैं ये हमारे ही पेरेंट हो, तो प्लीज आप अपना नाम लिख लें और रियलमी आप भी अपना नाम लिख लें। 1 मिनट का टाइम आपके पास है, अदरवाइज हम लोगों को आपको रिमूव करना पड़ जाएगा। सॉरी श्रुतिका मैम, थैंक यू। यस
Yeah,
प्लीज।
Parul, you need to intervene for translation also.
यस प्लीज, यू डू दैट वन ना प्लीज।
You want me to pause
उसके लिए भी
translation?
आप कर दीजिए। जो लोग आए हैं उनको भी ट्रांसलेशन की जरूरत है। ये देखिए कैसे कैसे नामों से ये इतने लंबे लंबे अंदर आने के लिए बोल रहे हैं, तो ये इसको हम नहीं कर सकते। बहुत अजीब से नामों से आज लोग अंदर आने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, तो मैं उन्हें रिमूव कर रही हूँ।
Yes, I think you can continue, Shritika ma'am.
So do you want me to pause every now and then so she can translate, or should I continue only if they ask?
जी, अभी से मैं करती हूँ। अगर हमारे कोई दोस्त चाहते हैं कि हम हिंदी में भी बताएं तो आप चैट बॉक्स में बता दीजिए, हम करेंगे। अदरवाइज मैम आप प्लीज कंटिन्यू।
Continue till we get that request. Yes, Shritika ma'am, continue.
Okay, I'll continue. Okay. So we talked about dopamine, which will help in motivation and attention. We are now going to talk about endorphins, right? These are happiness hormones. So, or they will reduce stress, right? Reduce stress and bring happiness. So these also get generated when you dance and move, right? It is listening to music alone will not help. Listening to music and moving with the music, dancing, even going around, even clapping hands, right? All of this will increase endorphins, which will reduce stress. See, we don't know how much stress is there in the child's mind, right? And sometimes that can be the reason why they pull back. So this can actually help them reduce stress. And look at this happy face, Rashmi's, that particular person joining from Rashmi's thing. I don't know what's the name, but very happy face. Okay, so as we talk about endorphins, there is a happy face saying hi to me. Nice. Serotonin, we've heard a lot. It's a mood elevator, right? I'm depressed. I'm not in a mood to do. I mean, we just give that reason, not in a mood to do. Serotonin has to kick in there. And how can you activate serotonin? Dance and music becomes the answer. Then there is also one other chemical not talked about a lot, which is called the oxytocin, which is social connections, right? And oxytocin, you have to bring social connection. So it's nice when a group dance. That's why Parul was saying, when Sangeet happens, music happens, she's fully on the floor moving, right? Alone is different, but in a group is different, right? That's social connection. When everybody is moving, there is giving some steps, new steps, somebody is following a step, you are giving another step, and you're moving with the group, right? You may not be doing the same thing, but there is some beautiful synergy happening. So that is oxytocin, which is social connection. It's not just stops with dance, right? Dance creates it for you. And then in life, Nobody is alone, right? We are a unit, collective unit. So that social connection gets enhanced through dancing in groups. So that's the oxytocin part. So these are just small little internal chemical related benefits. If I were to start talking about other benefits, which are for the muscle, right? Our children often have to work on strengthening their muscles, right? Say, then dance really helps. And walking is also dance, right? I'm not saying walking is not dance. Walking to a rhythm, walking to a beat, walking with a snap in the fingers, right? All of that brings those chemicals alive, right? So muscles, that's another advantage, strengthens the muscles. Motor control, motor coordination, right? So picking up something, dropping it here, picking up something, dropping it, that kind of coordinated motor actions. Surely this can build in, right? When to move, when to stop, when to control. And your ears, when you listen to music, you dance, right? So the visual, what you see, what you hear, and what you feel, all of it come alive when we dance and move. One other very good advantage for everybody is balance, right? Balance and let's call it only balance. So like my mom who's 75, she says, I want to learn dance because I want to balance. I don't want to fall in the bathroom and get sick, right? So I want to learn dance, so it'll improve balance, right? There are little children, 4.5, 5-year-olds, who says, I want to balance, I want to balance, I want to balance, right? So because balance helps you walk steadily, lesser accidents, lesser falling at all ages for everybody. So dance helps in improving balance of the body. They say the balance, the core of the body is in your abdomen, right? The below, the core. They call this the core. And dance helps in building that core for you. So I know a session on dance and movement should never be talking. It should be more of moving, right? And that's why the two beautiful people who introduced me today were saying nothing like meeting in person, right? But we are living with the virtual possibility today. I would love to see you all on video. I'm seeing a few on video. I'd love to see you on video, you all on videos, so we can do some movements to some beats and realize what it's done to us in just a few minutes. Right? Thank you for some of you who are coming on
So we
video.
request everyone to switch on your video, please. Now our expert is also requesting you guys. Nobody can move them, Shritika, ma'am. They love to hide, from our, yay, very good. Thank you for switching on. That's our Sitare Jami Pe fame artist. And yes, Ashish clapping. Yes, come on, you can switch on. Yay, thank you, Namita. Thank you, Sandhya ma'am.
Sandhya ma'am.
Thank you, Harshit's mom, I guess. Yes, come on. Yes, good.
Okay.
At least,
Nice.
thank you, Arav. Thank you. Yes. And one is, oh, Namita is positioned also, ma'am. The camera in place and ready to move.
And
Good. It is so encouraging, no? That seeing them set
हम
themselves.
लोगों को इतना अच्छा लगता है जब सामने से आप लोगों को देखते हैं, अदरवाइज
Yes,
लगता है
Sunetra to ready from Sri Lanka. Okay, Saroj ma'am is setting her camera. Good. Purni, thank you.
Okay.
Yes, that's Monica's son, I guess.
एंड जो ऑक्सीटॉक्सिन की बात श्रीतिका मैम ने की है, जो कि मूवमेंट को हम करते हैं या फिर हम मूवमेंट कॉपी करते हैं, वी कॉपी मूवमेंट और समवन फॉलो अस। तो अभी हमने देखा आईडीएससी में जब लास्ट डे वी वर डांसिंग देयर, एंड तो मुझे सबसे ज्यादा अच्छा लगता है जब कोई आपके साथ सेम रिदम पे आता है, वो जो चल रहा है और वो जो मूवमेंट कर रहा है, मैं भी वही कर रही हूँ कॉपी, देन हम दोनों मिलके करते हैं। तो उसमें जो मूवमेंट का वो होता है और आई कांटेक्ट जो होता है, उसमें पता नहीं कितनी सारी बातें कही और सुनी जाती हैं बिना कुछ कहे सुने।
Absolutely. Yeah, I think
they are there, most of them. Okay.
yes.
मोनिका
Those who really want to be part of your moments.
हमारे साथ।
Yay. So we have
Okay.
Monica from Singapore too joined us. Very good.
मोनिका
Yeah, that scene is so many people.
Yeah.
महारानी गायत्री देवी भी आ गई हैं।
Yes.
Nice.
सुचेता
हेलो मैम।
मैं यही थी,
Hi,
बस
Monica
कैमरे
ma'am.
के ऑफ थी।
So Shritika ma'am, you have one of the parents from Singapore and one of the parents from Sri Lanka in video switched on in your audience.
Monica and Sucheta, is it?
Yeah, Monica and Sunetra
नेत्रा मैम।
Walgamu hai.
Netra.
Sucheta
Okay.
is in Delhi.
Okay. Sunetra, I see her there. Nice, very
Yeah.
nice. Thank you. So we're gonna do. It's a popular song. Listen to the song. Can you hear the song?
Not at my end. Yes.
So you couldn't hear at all anything?
Yes, now we are hearing.
गा रहे थे मैम।
काल
Yes,
में
now we
जब
can.
चूमे बदन.
So let's all of you on video, I can see you can do it. You can rotate your hands whenever you feel like in the music, and you can clap. You can rotate and you can clap another side. Oh, look at it, very nice.
Again, we can't hear music, ma'am.
Yeah, we can hear your instructions, but music, yeah.
I stop the music, I'm going to play.
Okay.
Okay, nice, good. So you all improvised also. I saw a few videos. Very different. I think Vaishnavi is still dancing. I really like it. Nice, very nice. So, okay, thank you for playing along. I know it's not necessarily the best way to do a group dancing with such good music, but still we did with whatever we could do. So even, I mean, the idea is I didn't even get up, right? We were just sitting in our places and we just had music and we were just doing some movements. So I'm hoping that you're able to see that a little bit of all of the chemicals like dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, some little bit has gone into your brain, I hope, and your body with a few seconds of music and a few seconds of movement. And it's also important to do it as a group, right? You can also do it alone, but it brings a different energy when we do it as a group. So this is about just the power of general dance, right? There is no meaning. There is no content we are trying to express. It's not Bharatanatyam. It is not ballet. It is not structure. It is not even structured. It is just free will, right? Free will dancing, right? Do whatever you want, move however you can, but move, right?
Yes.
That's one section. Dance itself has all this power of unstructured, free will, but expressive, right? So no two people will express it the same way. Like that, no two people will dance and move the same way. The steps can be same, but when you see it, it'll be very unique, right? That uniqueness is intact in the way we express through our body. So these are unstructured, just move, free will dancing, right? This, of course, is great. Itself is great. Then the next area I want to talk about is structured dancing, right? Well, first, you must have your child enjoy this free will dancing, right? On a daily basis. There is no overdose of dancing. right? Every day you could allot in your schedule 20 minutes. You know the timing of the day that the child feels lowest. The child needs to feel happy, needs to be motivated, needs to go and do something. You want the child to engage in something. You can use 20 minutes to time it in such a way that it could be mornings for some people, it could be evening 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock for some people. It could also be nights, right? 8 p.m., 9 p.m. for some people. You could time and allot in the routine just 20 minutes. If 20 minutes is too much, start with 5 minutes, right? 5 minutes of family also, right? The dad, the mom, the child, grandparents, if they are there, anybody else, siblings. You can actually come together and just play music. You don't have to structure it in the sense that now we will all come here in this place and we will all do only this song. If you want, you can do it. But if it's too difficult to structure so many things, just play the music, that's all. And organically, people will come in and they will move, right? And you will see the lightening of the environment in your house. And this is free will dancing, but you can put it in a routine in your home. So there is joy, right? Dance is joy, movement is joy, and there is joy in everyday life. Then to the structured part of dancing, right? Some parents have asked me in the previous conference as well, what dance style can I put my child in, right? Is it Bharatanatyam? Is it structured Bollywood? Is it Kathak? Whatever, so many styles are there, right? Before we go on to the specific styles, structured dance surely has to happen with the child's interest, right? The children have to be interested. If it's for you, you have to be interested, right? No point forcing them to go. They have to be interested. But generally, if they like movement and dance, it's a playful environment. They will anyway come, right? So you can take that. Now, structured dance takes a little higher level of discipline from the parents to drop and pick up at a particular time, right? Different levels of patience to see movement. Movement in the sense, not dance and movement, to see progress for the child, right? It takes different levels of patience. Like for example, so many, I mean, Bubbly, for example, right? Rikama's daughter, she just took to it like fish to water, right? Dance was very natural and automatically she would just learn a lot of movements and steps faster. And I saw in the last time's preparation, there were so many children who were able to really move very easily, intuitively, they were able to learn the steps. But it may not be the case with every child. Like I struggled with mathematics so much in my life. Like that, movement can be a struggle with so many people, right?
Same here.
But the patience for the parents, that interest is there. Child is going, this is structured form of dance. So it can take 8 years. It can take 10 years. It can take 20 years. But that persistence, that patience will pay, right? And dance itself will be the reward. No other reward is there, right? Dance itself will be the reward for it. So that structured dance form takes patience and of course, the right tutor who knows how to, work with inclusive children, who knows how to work with, music and dance overall. That will bring a sense of resilience. Children already have a lot of it, right? 100% they have a lot of it. This will add in a lot of resilience in their thing and purpose. There is a purpose. I want 8 years down, I want to do this. That purpose is there. In that free flow, it's in the moment. Just happy today. But this brings a long-term purpose and resilience for the children. And frankly speaking, choosing which style of dance is actually a logistical thing. You have somebody who's next door who teaches Kathak, go ahead with it. Don't think too much. Don't say, I want only Bharatanatyam, I want only Odissi. No, somebody is there teaching next door this. They are willing to take, go ahead. Because all classical structured dance forms have the same final objective, right? Resilience, purpose, and that contentment at the end of it. Lifetime, it's an identity that they create for themselves. Who am I? Like she was introducing who am I? She was introducing so many things, but dancer is my core identity.
Yeah.
Right? Who am I today? Mainly associated with dance. That identity, classical dance forms give them, and it does not matter which style they go. Accessibility, convenience, affordability is enough, right? And they can just go ahead with it. Because these questions came up last time, I thought I'll answer
Hey,
the
that's very nice of you to mention it. I would just like to translate a little bit because I think few of the parents have requested. So मैम जो कह रही हैं उनका कहने का तात्पर्य ये है कि जब हम डे टू डे रूटीन में मतलब शी इज रिकमेंडिंग, वो आपको रिकमेंड कर रही हैं, आपको सजेस्ट कर रही हैं कि डे टू डे रूटीन में 20 मिनट्स मैक्सिमम अगर आप कर सकते हैं फ्री डांस, लाइक नॉन स्ट्रक्चर्ड शी मेंशन, जिसमें कोई वो नहीं है जैसे जो बॉलीवुड फ्री स्टाइल डांस होता है वैसा आप बच्चे के दिनचर्या में अगर इंक्लूड करेंगे तो बहुत अच्छा रहेगा। बिकॉज जैसे उन्होंने बताया कि हमारा पूरा शरीर हार्मोन्स पे काम करता है, और जो 4 हार्मोन्स हमारे को हमारी वेलबींग के लिए बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है, बाकी तो शरीर की क्रियाओं के लिए जरूरी है, पर जो 4 हैं, जो हमारा मूड, जो हमारा एनर्जी लेवल, और जो हमारा दूसरों के साथ मिलके जो हमारा जो लाइफ स्टेट रहता है, जो हमारी जिंदगी की जर्नल एक हैप्पीनेस फैक्टर होता है वो रहता है, उसको मेंटेन करने के लिए जो दिन भर की जो आई थिंक कई बार डांस के साथ में थकान भी निकल जाती है, डांस के बाद थकने से ज्यादा आपको लगता है जोश आ गया, तो 20 मिनट का तो एक अनस्ट्रक्चर्ड डांस रूटीन आप रख सकते हैं। उन्होंने बोला कि 20 मिनट बहुत ज्यादा है, आप नहीं निकाल पा रहे टाइम, तो एटलीस्ट 5 मिनट का तो आपको समय रखना चाहिए जिसमें इस तरह का एक मूवमेंट हो, जिसमें इस तरह का रिदमिक मूवमेंट हो, जिसमें बच्चा अपने पूरे शरीर से जोर से अपने आप को एक्सप्रेस कर सके। दूसरा, उन्होंने स्ट्रक्चर्ड डांस, जिसमें आप किसी एक पैटर्न एक पर्टिकुलर डांस फॉर्म को सीख रहे हैं, उसके लिए उन्होंने बताया, जो बहुत प्रैक्टिकल एडवाइस है उन्होंने दी है कि लॉजिस्टिक जो आपकी अफोर्डेबिलिटी है, जो आपके आसपास है, जो आपके क्लासिकल बेस्ड डांस के लिए वो ज्यादा रिकमेंड कर रही हैं, क्योंकि उनका जो तरीका होता है आर्ट को जिस तरह से स्ट्रक्चर किया गया है, जिस तरह से उसका करिकुलम बनाया गया है, आई थिंक वो एक ट्रेनिंग है जिसमें आपको खुद को रेगुलेट करना सीखते हैं, खुद को उसमें जब आप अच्छे से, यस, उसके साथ उन्होंने बताया उसमें बहुत ज्यादा पेशेंस की जरूरत है, जो बच्चे से ज्यादा आई थिंक माँ बाप में होना ज्यादा जरूरी है। सो उसके लिए उन्होंने जो एडवाइस दी है कि जो आपके बहुत पास हो, जहां आप आ जा सकते हैं, जो आप अफोर्ड कर सकते हैं, बिकॉज ऑफकोर्स कोई आप टीचर हायर करेंगे तो उसका फीस वगैरह भी रहेगा, तो उस चीजों को ध्यान में रखते हुए किसी एक डांस फॉर्म को दिमाग में रख के ढूंढेंगे तो शायद मुश्किल होगा, लेकिन इन सहूलियतों को जो दैनिक दिनचर्या में आपको बहुत जरूरी होती है हमारे लिए, उनको ध्यान में रखेंगे तो उसको एज अ पार्ट आप बच्चे की लाइफ का कर सकते हैं। बट उसके लिए फिर वो लॉन्ग टर्म गोल है, तो उसके लिए आपको उसके उसके हिसाब से आगे चलते रहना पड़ेगा, तभी उस क्लासिकल बेस डांस को सीखने से जो उनके जीवन में बदलाव आता है या उनकी बॉडी में बदलाव आता है वो आप देख पाएंगे, राइट? टेस्ट एंड ट्रायल नहीं हो पाएगा। सो दैट इज व्हाट आई वांटेड टू मेंशन। श्रुतिका मैम, ओवर टू यू।
Thank you. So I want to also pause here to see any specific questions you have or challenges you have or just curiosities you have.
Yeah. Parents, any questions? Very interesting, I will tell you. It related to dance and music only, Shritika ma'am. This conference, we know that our champions have limited speech when they are small, but they know how to express. So the parents and the grandparents of this young self-advocate were there. They were saying ki, not much of the speech she has, she communicates, but not much of the speech she has. But if the music is played, they belong to a non-Hindi state, but music जब चलेगा वो कहते हैं कि she follows the lyrics and sings along, whether it is Hindi, whether it is Bollywood, whether it is, their own language or English. So that was one wonderful part of me learning about our champions, that anything in rhythm, they pick up.
Very interesting. Very nice. So इस music में lyrics है तो she will start singing.
She will
But
follow.
normal words and
ये
okay.
conversation, हाँ, she is.
Conversation.
That's a limited conversation, not too much, but
Lyrics,
lyrics, yes.
Very nice. Hmm.
Yes. Anybody has any questions and wants to ask or add something, some experience want to share? Yes. Yes, you can unmute and say or raise hands as usual.
Do you see, I want to ask all parents, right?
जी, जी.
Do you see a possibility of including movement, right? Dance and movement along with music in your routine? Do you see it's possible or it's not possible? Are you telling me it's not possible?
हाँ, सो पेरेंट्स,
ऐसा
श्रुतिका मैम जानना चाह रहे हैं कि आपको लगता है कि जो आपका दिनचर्या है बच्चे के साथ में, जिस भी एज का आपका सेल्फ एडवोकेट है, उसकी दिनचर्या में आप शामिल कर पाएंगे इस तरह के डांस को? आपको लगता है संभव है आपके लिए? और यू हैव अ वेरी पैक्ड रूटीन कि आपका बैक टू बैक है, ये होता है? यस, वन ऑफ द पेरेंट रिप्लाइड यस.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So it is possible. So
Yes.
Archita, have you
Yes. You
if
got
Saroj
see.
also says yes, it is possible.
Reshma, yeah. Yes.
It is possible.
Yeah.
When would you do it, right? Just if you think about it. Very nice. 4-5 of you saying yes, it is
Yes.
possible.
Yeah. Okay. कब करना चाहेंगे आप इसको? दिन के किस टाइम पे आप करना चाहेंगे इसको इंक्लूड अपने बच्चे के लिए?
सेमी इसमें इंक्लूड तो हमें करना नहीं होता, जब म्यूजिक चलता है तभी वो कर लेते हैं।
That's with Arav, हाँ.
अदरवाइज मॉर्निंग में या फिर इवनिंग में होता है एक बार।
Okay.
Ah, it is already happening also.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So one of the parents is in the evening. I'm sure they have morning rush for
Morning
work
rush.
and school and institute and all.
Very nice. My son plays music when he's dancer. Very nice.
Yeah, yeah. So evening, another answer comes evening. Yes.
Yeah.
Can I come in?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So this is Neera Chawla.
Yeah.
I'm not a parent, but I'm a professional, and
Yeah.
we have an organization called Muskan.
जी.
So I'm heading that organization, and we have been using dance and movement therapy.
जी.
Sorry. With our students who are adult students with intellectual and developmental disabilities, and we have seen great impact. But unfortunately, our therapist had to leave the city because she got married and she had to shift. And I am, in a dire need of somebody who can help us in this area. I was going through some group and I just came through this link and I immediately joined. So, Shritika, I have also messaged you that if you can, I first messaged you because I didn't know it was happening right now. But then I saw the time and I just joined the link. So, I don't know where you are based and how we can connect. So, I just wanted to know that.
Sure. So, do you have my number?
I just took it from that, poster that I got from one group.
That has my number?
No, Shrutika ma'am, that is DSFI's number.
Yeah, Disability and group. I think you're part of that group.
Okay.
And I'm also part of that group.
Okay. So I can see, I don't know where you are, but later on, I guess Brinda
We are
can
in
help us
New
connect.
Yes.
If
Yes.
Brinda has any-
Neera ma'am, we will sound our Delhi NCR team regarding this. I think Muskan is in Delhi. So
Yeah.
if any such thing comes up, we will definitely connect with you. Don't worry. And I'm sure, Shritika ma'am, it is because the poster is circulated by DSFI's number. So the message must have gone to DSFI's numbers. Your number will not be there. But yes, of course, Neera ma'am, be rest assured, if we come across any individual who is interested and is capable of handling the persons with intellectual and developmental challenges, we will definitely recommend them to you.
in Delhi, is it? Sammy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
She's in
Shritika
Delhi.
ma'am. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
I'll
will
put my
attend.
number in the chat.
We know Muskan ma'am. We will
Okay.
reach out to Neena Chawla. Don't worry.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so much for adding your experience to the session.
Very nice to know you have seen it in the past and now you need to really get back to it. Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, I am also planning to develop the whole art and culture center at Muskan, where we want to use different kind of art-based therapies. And because we have seen the impact. So we want to, really develop it as a full center and also to nurture the talent of our students so that maybe it can convert into some kind of employment also. So both
Absolutely.
aspects we are looking at. Yeah. Thank you.
Absolutely. Lovely. Yes, sure. I can let Brinda know if I hear of some person in Delhi who's into this, I'll let her know.
Yes,
So
Shritika
she
ma'am.
pass
Yeah,
it on
she
to
will pass
Neena.
it on to us. Yes, we'll do that.
Anybody else has like any question in your mind? Practical question. Can you integrate dance and movement in your daily life? That's the question. Most of you said yes, it's possible, right? So I'm guessing then for most of you it's possible. Some of you may already be doing it. Yeah, see, she's basic trained in Bharatanatyam dance. I think some of you have got the classical art form training as well. Some of you may not have thought of it, and the magic or the power it holds may not be obvious yet. It may just be like a time pass. When possible, we'll do. On vacations, we'll do, but on regular days, maybe, right? But if this is like brushing your teeth, if this is like, having a bath, right? And this is a kind of washing of, on purifying your soul of sorts, right? So if this is like that, on a daily basis, I guess you saw the advantages, right? It's quite a bit, and I think one person also just shared about practically how beneficial it is. And we have, most of us, I think, are engaged in this field, and we have seen the benefit. Sometimes I just underestimate the benefit because it's so much part of our lives, we don't realize how big it is in our lives. But the only ask is 5 minutes. Yes, 20 minutes is great, but 5 minutes, right? Even in the morning wake up moment. See, this needs some creative understanding of your child's routine or of your routine, right? If it's early morning, the wake up, if the child is struggling to wake up, right, then this can be an important way to wake up child. If there is resistance in certain activities, eating a broccoli, eating something which is very good, having medicines, right? If that is there, you can integrate a movement saying, went there, went here, went there, went here, medicine goes here. So it's as small as some creative way of making it fun, making it movement, and putting a music and putting the medicine in the child's mouth, right? It just helps. Like small things like this, when you think there is resistance in the child to do something, you can just happily, not with stress. See, the only thing I want to tell you is I want the medicine inside. So I'm going to put some music now and I'm going to make the dance and medicine inside. Then it's not going to work, right? Because whole objective is to reduce stress and to enjoy the moment, right? So without that forcefulness, if we can just lighten the spirit, lighten the air with music and movement in any activity, waking up, brushing teeth, having a bath, wearing shoes, wearing your clothes, going to school, sitting down, getting up, right? Having to eat something, drink something, right? When you know it is important. I'm not saying force your child to do everything because child is very independent. They are expressive. They may not want certain things. Hear it from them. And even small things of success, celebration is very important. And I hope we do it in style. We celebrate with some music, some dance, and some claps and with movement around with the whole family. So don't miss out any small opportunity to celebrate the wins our champions are making every day. So celebrate in style, and I hope you'll all celebrate with dance and movement.
Yes. It rejuvenates your body. I think parents should also, include this in their routines, because it's- sometimes we become too serious living life and, fulfilling what a day can do in our lives, adding a lot of, um, things, but, trying to learn that certain, I think chair jobs also has a lot of contribution in lessening the moment from our life. I mean, sitting in the chair online, we are working continuously and not trying to, you know, really incorporate music as a day-to-day routine. It is very important. I mean, it's good for us if we also start ourselves. And yes, I have seen Shrutika. I would like to say that my little one, she is like, if she's in agitated mood, I say, put on your sleeper. She's not putting on. I was like, come on, let's find the sleepers and put it on. And then she'll suddenly go and put it on. So it's and in conference, I remember when something like that I did on microphone, the parents also listened attentively. So it definitely catches your attention and gives you an instant smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, very, very nice. That's nice. And I know some people have talked about performance and all of that.
Yeah.
Performance is to me secondary, right? Performance to me, at least, stage performance, audience, all that is secondary. It's not primary at all for dance. I think we've just missed the boat when the focus is on performance, right?
Yes.
It is to then it becomes for everybody to see and all of that, but not really for the inner joy of it, right? Of course, performance is good, encouraged, lovely to see them on stage, but that should not be the main focus. I just want to say that. So we're not going behind on stage performances at home when they do it with joy and in their everyday life. That is more powerful, I would say. Right.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, yes, it can elevate your life state, your mood, at any point of day, right? That's why, many friends who are working in corporate like HR Wale always, after having some light moment and playing music and making you dance. And I mean, to just elevate your mood, it doesn't have like day to day when you're saying ki unstructured. So it can be on any kind of music which you like and which you love. It doesn't have to be very specific.
Yeah, and even when you're driving to some place, in cars, we listen to music, right? And just you don't have to get up and dance is not something which involves a large stage, auditorium, everything. You have to be standing, you need space. No, even in the car, when you go, you snap your fingers, you do this. It's relaxing, it's movement, it's still movement, right? You're still moving to the music. So even on that, if you can encourage, even zone in, see, often what I see is parents are stressed and want to focus, and the
Exactly.
child is quiet and enjoy. So I think this session is more for parents. You please do this.
Exactly.
Child will
Exactly.
anyway have fun. You please keep this in your routine. 10 minutes every day. Please shut the door. In the bathroom also, just switch on the music in the bathroom. As you have
Yeah,
a bath, please keep moving and have a bath. You'll come out a different person.
absolutely. Absolutely. And I think we should give it the responsibility to our champions to play the music at least 5 minutes every day and make their parents dance. It will happen in every household.
That's a good idea. Put the responsibility on the champions to make the parents dance. That's a brilliant idea, sir. Yeah.
Because this is, yeah, you see, we've got thumbs up already. So I think making parents do, I mean, giving them this 5 minutes suggestion will be, okay, now I have to extract 5 minutes out of my routine for, this kind of a thing. So I think our champions will find those many 5 minutes in their parents' routine to make them feel light and rejuvenated with dance and moment therapies.
That's a good idea. Yes. Lovely. So I just wish you, all of you, a future filled with dance movement and music, more dopamine,
Yes.
right? More of oxytocins, more of all the happy hormones
Yeah.
injected to just dance, movement, and music, which is zero cost. No
Yes.
cost. You don't have to pay anything. Yeah.
Absolutely. So yes, this session has been really mood elevating, and because I love dancing, sometimes people might feel they have two left feet, so it is difficult to bring it in the atmosphere. I think the unstructured dance ma'am is talking about is it's just a free will, just play the music and sway with it. It doesn't have to be exactly follow your champion. I would say that will be much better way of improving your agility of your body, or the flexibility of your body. But this is also one of the factor, Shritika ma'am, that if I am not fond of dancing, how I'm going to bring it to my house and routine, it's like, oh no, I don't know how to dance and how to get into. So
That's an
that,
important part. We call this inhibition,
yeah.
right? That inhibition, that's why I said start with your bathroom first. In your bathroom, if you can play music and dance slowly, you will be able to shed those inhibitions. If
Yeah.
you feel inhibited, right?
Yeah.
But this group, Sammy, I'm sure many of them I saw in the last time's conference. I didn't see
Yes.
trace of inhibition and all that.
Yes, there were a lot of forced dancing also when the closing ceremony got over. So we brought every mother we could towards the stage, and this time we were very happy that fathers also joined the group and dance with their champions. So yes, that's why I think in IADSC this culture performance has been incorporated, because they are the great mood changer. They are the great way of setting all the anxiety and tensions of your life aside and refueling yourself with that bodily energy to face all the challenges, or the so-called obstacles we see in our daily life, right Parul?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
मुझे लग रहा है पारुल कैमरा ऑफ करके एक डांस सेशन तो कराइए अपना.
नहीं, मैं कैमरा ऑन करके भी कर सकती हूँ, लेकिन बहुत शुक्रिया सैमी, आपने बहुत सुंदर तरीके से ट्रांसलेट किया, मैं सुन रही थी पीछे अभी. बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. और मुझे लगता है सबको बहुत मजा आया होगा. और बिल्कुल सच बात है कि मूड तो आपका कुछ और ही हो जाता है, और मेरा तो बहुत ज्यादा हो जाता है. मतलब एक बार मेरी बहन है, तो उसने मुझसे कहा कि तुम्हारा मूड ऑन होने के लिए तुम्हें क्या अच्छा लगता है, कि क्या तुम्हारा ऑफ है और परेशान हो तो तुम्हें क्या चीज अच्छी लगती है. तो मैंने कहा मोहम्मद रफी या लता का गाना, या शायद ऐसा म्यूजिक या कुछ ऐसा. सुन के बोली अच्छा, इससे क्या होता है. तो मैंने तो मैंने कहा तुम्हें. कह रही वो जब गांधी जी आते हैं तो मुझे अच्छा लगता है. तो यस, मेरी सोच वहीं तक जाती है.
Absolutely. So, Shritika ma'am, thank you so much. And yes, we will keep bothering you for some more practical sessions as well. So that, till then, we will prepare parents to be comfortable in switching on their videos and be in position to take part in practical session of dance and movement therapy, because we know until you do it, you will not understand what we are talking about it, because movement is something you have to move along with it to feel what it creates, what magic it brings within you. Yeah, thank you so much for highlighting those things and for your time. We know that offline you have a lot of responsibilities and a lot of things to take care, and you could extract this time for us. Thank you, parents. Anything else you want to add or ask, ma'am? I think they are happy listening to, and they are looking forward for that 5 minute kahan nikalenge daily routine mein. So,
Good. Then I'm glad. Lovely, lovely being part of this. And thank you, Parul and Sami and Brinda. Brinda has been chasing me last few weeks, and you were busy in the conference. I thought that was the session, and she told me, no, we are here in the conference.
yeah.
So don't worry, we'll keep catching you. And for, of course, practical.
नेक्स्ट
Yeah.
कॉन्फ्रेंस के लिए आपको तैयार रहना है मैम, आप बिल्कुल आइएगा, हमने बहुत मिस किया आपको।
Yes.
I think
Sure.
we
Everybody.
are almost there to
Yes.
close the session, Parul. Thank you
जी
so
बिल्कुल।
much, everyone.
चलिए दोस्तों, अब बाय कहने का मन तो नहीं है, क्योंकि बहुत
Yes.
प्यारे थे हमारे दो सेल्फ एडवोकेट, मुझे देख देख के मुस्कुरा रहे हैं, और जितना मुस्कुरा रहे हैं उतना ही मेरी पॉजिटिविटी बढ़ती है। आशीष और इधर हमारे चैंप हैं जो
Arav, yes.
यस, एंड आरव हैं, और इतना बढ़िया एंटरप्रेन्योर हैं, और इनके प्रोडक्ट सबके हमने देखे हैं वहाँ आईआईडीएससी में। बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं इनको, और खूब ऐसे ही बढ़ते रहें बच्चे, हमारे आगे काम करते रहें। एंड बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया श्रीटिका मैम, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। तो दोस्तों मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट संडे को सैमी, और मुझे लगता है हमें कुछ कुछ ड्रेस कोड या कुछ कुछ ऐसा वो रखना पड़ा करेगा, ताकि हमारे दोस्त जो है ज्यादा
Yes.
कहीं ना अपना कैमरा ऑन करें।
सही बात है। Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. See you next Saturday. Thank you, Shritika ma'am. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.